It's 11:30 p.m. You're sitting on the edge of the bed. The room is dark, but your mind is loud. Your partner is right there, breathing softly beside you, yet you feel like you're standing in a completely different time zone. You look at their back and realize you haven't truly seen them in weeks. Not really. You've seen the routine, you've seen the habits, but the person, they're gone. And the silence between you isn't peaceful. It's heavy. It's pressing against your chest. Your brain starts spinning. Is this it? Is this just what love turns into after a while? Did I settle? Why do I feel so lonely when I'm not alone? Am I asking for too much, or am I asking for nothing at all? Here is the truth that no one tells you. The relationship didn't get harder because your love faded. It got harder because your safety did. You are not failing at love. You are not broken, and you certainly didn't choose the wrong person. Every couple that has ever loved each other deeply has stood exactly where you are standing right now, wondering if the spark is dead or just hiding. By the end of this video, you will understand the specific psychological shift that creates unshakable attraction and deep emotional safety, the kind often found in men over 60 who have mastered the art of presence. You will learn how to bring that same energy into your life today. Let's get into it. Most couples believe that attraction is about excitement, novelty, or keeping things fresh. They think that if they just plan better dates, dress better, or talk more, the connection will return. They treat intimacy like a performance they need to upgrade. But the real truth is much deeper and much quieter. Attraction isn't built on excitement. It's built on nervous system regulation. When you are with someone who is emotionally chaotic, reactive, or constantly seeking validation, your nervous system is on high alert. You are scanning for danger. You are managing their mood. You are working. And when you are working, you cannot be intimate. You can only survive. What looks like loss of interest is usually just exhaustion. It's your body saying, I cannot relax here. Now, think about the archetype of the man over 60 who women find irresistible. It's not his money, it's not his status, it's his capacity to remain steady when everything else is shaking. He doesn't need you to regulate him. He doesn't need you to prove your worth. He is already whole. And because he is whole, he offers you the rarest gift in modern relationships, a place where your nervous system can finally exhale. When safety leaves a relationship, the love doesn't disappear. It goes underground. It hides behind walls of resentment and fatigue. But when safety returns, the love rushes back up to the surface. This isn't about acting older. It's about embodying the psychological stability that makes true intimacy possible. Here are the 5 specific shifts that create this magnetic, unshakable presence. The first shift is the power of non-reactive presence. Most people in relationships react. Something happens, a tone of voice, a missed text, a cold shoulder, and they immediately fire back. They defend, they explain, they counterattack. It's a tennis match of anxiety. But here is the deeper truth. Reactivity is a request for safety disguised as an argument. When you react, you are telling your partner, I am unstable, please stabilize me. The shift is moving from reaction to response. This is the hallmark of mature masculinity, regardless of age. It means staying grounded in your own center, even when the emotional weather around you is stormy. Imagine this, your partner comes home stressed and snaps at you about the dishes. The disconnecting version, you snap back. Well, if you helped more, I wouldn't be behind. Now you're fighting about dishes, but you're actually fighting about respect. The connecting version, you pause, you breathe, you look at them and say, you seem really overwhelmed. Do you want to talk about it, or do you need some space? Notice the difference? You didn't take the bait. You didn't make their stress your emergency. And when you do that, the walls between you start to come down without either of you having to say a word. Your partner's brain quietly registers, he's not going to break. I can let my guard down. That is irresistible. The second shift is curiosity over correction. Most couples listen to fix. They listen to correct. They listen to win. When their partner shares a struggle, their immediate instinct is to offer a solution, point out a flaw in the logic, or share a similar story to show they understand. It feels helpful, but it feels like dismissal. Here's the part no one talks about. Most people don't want to be fixed. They want to be witnessed. The deeper psychological truth is that correction triggers shame. Shame shuts down connection. Curiosity opens it. When you stop trying to manage your partner's experience and start trying to understand it, you become a sanctuary. Let's look at a real moment. Your partner is venting about a conflict at work. The disconnecting version, well, you should have just told your boss that earlier. Here's what I would do. Their internal monologue screams, "He doesn't get it. He's judging me." The connecting version, you lean in, you put your phone away, you say, "That sounds incredibly frustrating. What was the hardest part of that for you?" You aren't solving the problem, you are holding space for the person. That's when your partner stops feeling like a problem to manage and starts feeling like a person to come home to. And that feeling, it's addictive. The third shift is decoupling your self-worth from external validation. Most people tie their value to how their partner treats them. If their partner is happy, they feel good. If their partner is distant, they feel worthless. This creates a cycle of chasing and clinging that kills attraction faster than anything else. But here is what nobody explains. Neediness is not love. Neediness is a vacuum, and vacuums push people away. The man over 60 who commands respect has decoupled his self-worth from external outcomes. He likes his partner. He loves his partner. But he does not need his partner to validate his existence. This isn't coldness, it's completeness. Think about the energy shift, the disconnecting dynamic. You check your phone every 3 minutes. You analyze their tone. You ask, "Are we okay?" 10 times a week. Your energy says, "Please tell me I'm enough." The connecting dynamic, you are engaged, warm, and present. But you also have a life. You have passions. You have friends. You are content whether they are smiling or frowning. Your energy says, "I am whole. I choose you." And here's what changes everything. When you stop needing them to complete you, they feel free to move toward you. Freedom is the precursor to desire. That's the shift that turns a relationship that feels like a negotiation into one that feels like a refuge. The fourth shift is emotional consistency over grand gestures. Most couples rely on peaks, big vacations, huge apologies, expensive gifts. They think love is measured in intensity, so they drift through the valleys, waiting for the next high. But the real truth is, intimacy isn't built in the big moments. It's built in the 30-second ones. Emotional consistency is the quiet superpower of mature love. It means showing up the same way on Tuesday morning as you did on Saturday night. It means being reliable not just with your words, but with your energy. Here is the contrast. The disconnecting version. You are charming and attentive on date night, but distant and distracted during the weekly grocery run. Your partner's nervous system learns, "I can't trust his attention. It's conditional." The connecting version. You are present in the small things. You make eye contact when pouring coffee. You ask how their meeting went and actually listen to the answer. You are steady. Her brain is quietly registering. He sees me, even here, even now. This builds a foundation of trust that is unshakable. It tells your partner that you are not just performing love, you are living it. And when you do that, the anxiety of "where do I stand" disappears. And in that space, desire grows. The fifth and final shift is the ability to hold space for negative emotion. Most people run from discomfort. If the partner is sad, angry, or scared, they try to cheer them up, distract them, or shut them down. They view negative emotion as a threat to the relationship. But here is the insight that separates the boys from the men. Negative emotion is not a rejection. It's an invitation for depth. The man who can sit with his partner's pain without trying to fix it, without getting defensive, and without collapsing himself, is a rare find. He provides a container strong enough to hold her chaos. Let's see it in action. The disconnecting version. She's crying. You panic. "Don't cry. It's not that bad. Let's go out. Let's watch a movie." You are trying to escape her pain because it makes you uncomfortable. The connecting version. She's crying. You sit next to her. You don't speak. You just offer your presence. Maybe a hand on her back. You say, "I'm here. I've got you. Take your time." You are not fixing. You are witnessing. What's moving through her is, "I don't have to hide my mess. He can handle my truth." That is the deepest form of intimacy. It's not about always being happy. It's about being safe enough to be human. And that safety, it creates a bond that time cannot break. This isn't a checklist. It's an invitation to show up differently. It's an invitation to stop performing and start being, to stop chasing and start grounding, to stop reacting and start responding. When you internalize this, you stop looking for love outside of yourself and start bringing it from within. And your partner will feel the difference before you've even said a word. You become the anchor in their storm, the calm in their chaos, the home they never knew they were missing. These aren't tips for a better relationship. They're the beginning of becoming the kind of partner you always wanted someone to be for you. Real intimacy doesn't start when you find the right person. It starts when you decide to become one. If this resonated with you, if you felt that shift in your chest while watching, hit that like button. It helps others find this message. And subscribe if you're ready to build a love that lasts, not just a love that looks good. I'll see you in the next one.